Welcome to Days at Dogwood Canyon, a nature podcast brought to you by Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center in Cedar Hill, Texas. This is a podcast that will take you into our 200-acre wildlife preserve in the heart of the DFW Metroplex. Take a quick weekly break with us and get outside with the fresh air, the trees, and of course, the birds. My name is Kirsten, and I'm Center Coordinator Community Programs here at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center. Welcome, listeners, to our Days at Dogwood Canyon podcast. This is a podcast about nature, birds, plants, and us. We will talk about how we all rely on each other to live our best lives. We are close to summer here, and that means our summer resident birds have settled in at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center. This month, we are talking about the blue-gray gnatcatcher, Polyoptila cerulea. This is a tiny little bird at only 4¼ inches and weighing 0.2 ounces. They are mostly white and gray with a dusting of blue, just as their name describes. They're grayish blue on the head, neck, back, wings, and tail, with white underparts from the beak to the belly. They have long, white outer tail feathers. Males have a black eyebrow stripe, while females will be a bit duller in color. Both sexes have a bright white eye ring that goes completely around the dark-colored eye. They have small, tweezer-like beaks. That is an all-purpose tool. Blue-gray gnatcatchers are the only truly migratory gnatcatcher and the most northernmost occurring gnatcatcher. They breed from southern Oregon, Wyoming, Minnesota, the Great Lakes region, and in southern Ontario, all the way to New Hampshire, southward from this line across the United States. So if you make a line from Oregon to New Hampshire, anywhere south of that, you're going to find these guys breeding. They will overwinter in Southern California, Mexico, Southern Texas, and they can be found year-round in portions of the United States that border the Gulf of Mexico. Here at Dogwood Canyon, we get all types of blue-gray gnatcatchers. We get year-round residents. We get those migrating through to the north, and we get those that are going to oversummer with us to raise their young. Blue-gray gnatcatchers typically prefer deciduous woodlands, streamside thickets, live oaks, pinyon junipers, and chaparral. We've got pretty much all of that here except for the chaparral. They use their small tweezer beaks to catch aphids, small beetles, moths, butterflies, flies, ants, bees, wasps, and spiders. Notice there is no gnats on this list. So they do forage by moving up and down the outer limbs of trees and shrubs. And researchers think that they may scare up hiding insects by flicking their white-edged tail from side to side when foraging. If they catch themselves a large insect, they will tear off the wings and beat the body of the insect on a branch to soften it up. The sounds of the blue-gray gnatcatcher match their body size precisely. They have a high-pitched call, to match their tiny body. But trust me, when they are disturbed, they can yell really loud. I, personally, have been hollered at by many a blue-gray gnatcatcher out at Dogwood Canyon when I walked too close to the 30-foot-tall tree where they decided to put their nest. The song is also a unique combination of warbling and whining that somehow becomes a musical melody when put together. If you hear either of these in your backyard, know that you have attracted a blue-gray gnatcatcher. Where can you see or hear the blue-gray gnatcatcher at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center? These lovely littles can be seen in our nature play area, flitting in and out of the tops of the trees. I actually like to lay down on the bench of a picnic table with my binoculars and look up into the sky. Now you have to be patient and quick to see them, but they are there. You can also see them throughout the rest of the preserve, but they're such small birds that seeing them on our other trails can be difficult. If you'd like to sharpen your birding by ear skills, our upper trails are a great place to listen for the blue-gray gnatcatcher. Well, listeners, I hope to see you all out at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center looking and listening for the blue-gray gnatcatcher. Song provided by Elliott Lang Music of Nature, recorded by Bob McGuire, Kevin Culver, and Martin Stewart.